It's going to be a much bigger result this year. I know you're going to ask me the number. We're not going to give it to you, but it will be a great result because of the way that we've changed the event for consumers and for merchants.
Okay, tell us a bit about how you have changed it. I know you have done a lot on the platform, certainly since I was there 5 years ago, but even in the last year in terms of introducing very specific items for this particular day. But give us a little bit more sense as to what you're talking about, Michael.
So look, there's several things that are going to change, all of which are really important. The first is you're going to see this year all 30 businesses at Alibaba, in the big Alibaba family, are going to be involved in Singles Day. Historically, as you know, this event was built around Tmall and brands, and 10 years ago, so this is our 10th anniversary, but 10 years ago, we sold $8 million of product from 27 brands. This year, we've got 180,000 brands on our platform, and we're going to sell a lot more. So all of the businesses within the Alibaba family, so all of the e-commerce platforms, all of our local services, think Elima and lots of other services, Kobe. Think about our new retail initiatives, both in Hema and RT-Mart, Easy Home, In Time. All of those businesses historically have not been part of this. They will be part of it this year.
Michael, I know you get this question every year, but to the extent that Singles Day is simply additive or whether it just pulls forward sales that otherwise would be made on the platform, what have you found?
What we found is, particularly as we expand into the new retail initiatives, so it's the 80% of the commerce market in China that is not online, we found that actually we're not cannibalizing our business, we're actually increasing the size of the pie. And one of the reasons why the 180,000 merchants and the 600 million consumers in China and consumers outside of China are so interested in this Singles Day event is because it gives them many, many more opportunities to participate and to be involved in something that's both fun, but also a great experience. So no cannibalization. This is all about increasing the pie and allowing consumers and merchants to take advantage of that.
Mike, we had Joe Tsai on last week, so not a need to necessarily go through many of the questions we already asked him. But in the last week, I have spoken to a number of your investors, and to this point you're making, the investments you have made as a company, that continues. There does seem to be some question, though, as to whether or not these initiatives on spending are going to send revenues up, but actually keep EBITDA perhaps under some pressure. Can you give us some sense?
Look, we've been very clear, and I think Joe did an excellent job of explaining this last week, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but we've been very clear that the investment initiatives that we're making in China, particularly cloud and our new retail initiatives, are designed to expand the pie and the revenue opportunity and ultimately the EBITDA opportunity. But it takes time to invest in these and allow these businesses to grow. Similarly, the investments that we're making outside of China, in Southeast Asia, in South Asia, in Russia, in Turkey, in markets all over the world, are designed to create platforms both on the ground and to facilitate greater cross-border trade. These will take time. We've been very clear with investors. So we have very high margins. We're prepared to invest a component of those margins in these developing businesses because we think this is the future and the best way for our shareholders to participate in long-term value creation.
And finally, Michael, the logistics around this are staggering as well as the numbers are. Having been there 5 years ago and sort of seen what you did, I can only imagine now. But how quickly will everybody be getting what they order on Singles Day at their door?
Well, last year, just to refresh everybody's memory, we delivered 812 million packages on the back of the $25.3 billion of sales. This year, we expect it will be well over a billion packages. And our goal, particularly with the investments and the enhancements that we've made in smart logistics, both domestically and for our international consumers, we would expect that people should be receiving those packages within 3 to 4 days. Many people will receive the packages on the same day. But that's a lot of packages and puts a big strain on our logistics and delivery business.